Hi, my name's Tracy Scott and I'm editor at Craft Stamper magazine. Welcome to Creating Faces. If you've been online recently, you might have noticed there's a huge big trend in the mixed media world. Lots of people creating wonderful, whimsical, stylish faces. Creating faces out of paints, creating faces from pencils, lots and lots of different ways of doing it. We thought that we'd bring together some amazing artists to show you how they create their faces. All you need to do is sit back, watch how they create, and hopefully they will inspire you to create something wonderful of your own. First up, we have Kim Dello.
Hi, I'm Kim Dello, and I want to share with you some of my favourite faces that I like to create. I like lots of different styles and I practice a lot of different styles, but one of my favourite things to do is a very illustrative look. Very clean lines, very bold, large eyes, large lips, and these are the kind of faces that I enjoy looking at and creating. And you kind of have to work out what your style is going to be by making the faces. You create the faces, and the more you create, the faces will start coming out and you will see what you're attracted to and what you enjoy doing. For me, I really enjoy the sort of more cartoony type of look. This is where the illustration sort of comes in. I often use photographs as my resource, and I like to collect my own photographs to work from and not use other people's. It's just easier to have your own bank to work from. And these are the style of faces that I really enjoy doing, and I hope you're going to enjoy it as well. I'd really love to share my face with you today, so come to my section of creating faces and I'll show you how to do it.
Thanks, Kim. That was amazing. I just can't wait to start trying that kind of technique for myself. Now, it's me. Yes. Now, this is my style. This is how I create my whimsical faces. I like to create my faces and figures very simply. I don't tend to use lots and lots of colours or lots and lots of shading. For me, it seems to be all about the speed. I like to get things sketched out quickly, shaded in quickly, and then finished off. And it seems to me like all my figures seem to come alive once they're all finished. I start off generally with a bit of an idea in mind, but then once I start actually drawing my figures, the idea that I had in my head turns out absolutely nothing like the finished product. It's almost like all these little voices in my head are all coming out through my pencil and making themselves known on the page. So that was mine. Now on to the next artist, Claire Lloyd.
Hi, it's Claire Lloyd here. Let me show you some of the faces I've created and the styles that I use. I like to work on a ready prepared background, which usually involves paints and some stamping. I really like bold stamps, and then maybe a little bit of stenciling as well to work on. It doesn't matter whether you're a beginner or not, you can start with those backgrounds very quickly and simply done, and it won't matter if you make mistakes because you can just try again. For most of my girls, I take an intuitive approach, looking for curves and lines that might represent their cheeks or their chin or their necks. I use mixed media, always with layers of paint and then building up with other elements like pens and pencil crayons. Depends on the hair colours. Sometimes my girls, I like them to peek off the page so you haven't actually got the whole face there. You just got part of her head tilting to one side, which adds more interest. So think about the way that you've got the different styles. I really love creating this sort of artwork. It's just relaxing and chill out time. That's a quick look at my artwork. Go to my section of creating faces and I'll show you how I did it.
Thanks, Claire. That was amazing. Now we're going to move on to our fourth artist, Tracy Scott.
Hi there, my name's Tracy Scott and I am a mixed media artist from East London, and I'm here today to show you how I create my faces. My style of faces has evolved over the last probably 18 months, and mine tend to err towards a more realistic style. Not completely, I'm not trying to draw portraits, but they do tend to be a little bit more detailed than some of the others out there. I like to use a mix of media, which includes paints, pencils and pens, and I like to use those together and actually mix them up to create my faces. I like to add quite a lot of shading into my faces, which can be quite scary for some people, but once you actually go through step by step and see all the detail and the way it's put down, it actually is quite a simple process. Okay, so no more talking, let's get on with it and I'll show you how I create my faces.